Let's go fix this mop. There is no hole. I don't know what's happened. An absolute catastrophe. Screw it. Good morning, everyone. We have had an absolute mare with this vlog. You might have seen on Instagram, I said this vlog is a bit of a disaster. Parts of it are fun, but I don't know what's happened. I vlogged on Monday and I vlogged a little bit on Tuesday. Half of my memory cards have corrupted and I think it might be my card reader. I'm actually not sure. I don't know what's going on. I don't think it's the camera because some of the footage is fine, and I literally had this happen about a month ago. Was it a vlog about a month ago where I was like, loads of my footage is corrupted? It's happened again. I don't know why. Luckily it was just like general vloggy, me just hanging out at home chats. The actually like interesting footage from me going to get my hair done is still very much here. Yeah, the vlog is starting on a Friday, except I did go to the gym with Scarlett on Wednesday and I filmed all of those clips on my phone, so we'll probably start the vlog after these clips with me at the gym with Scar, training lower body, and it was actually a really fun session. I'm still sore. It was Wednesday, it's now Sunday, and I'm still so sore. I'll insert those clips in a second, but this vlog, I've had the most anticlimactic week. I was supposed to be having such an exciting day yesterday, last night, and it all went to shit, basically. I've also got my hood up because you will have seen my hair on Instagram, but I want to save the proper reveal for the vlog, you know? Bit of a fail, but hopefully you enjoy the clips that you get of this vlog. There is still, you know, there's still some chats and things like that, and I talk a little bit about some home updates that I'm going to be doing, which is exciting. It's not all doom and gloom, but it is frustrating. It just means that next week it is going to be my primary focus to vlog, get a fun vlog out for you. Because yeah, Monday, Tuesday I spent most of the day editing the empties video, and then Wednesday, Thursday I just was filming TikToks. The vlog starts on Friday. A really boring week, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to insert the clips from the workout and then we'll get on with the proper start of the vlog, which will be the Friday. But I hope you guys enjoy this video anyway, and stay tuned to the end, because to make up for the lack of content in this week's vlog, I'm going to answer a few of your questions. I asked for some questions on Instagram, so if you aren't following me on Instagram, that's where I always ask you guys for questions. So definitely go follow me if you want to be in like the next Q&A or whatever. Yeah, enjoy the footage that we've got, and me, Sunday Emma, will see you at the end.
Back in that bag again. Whoa, yeah. Hey. Back in that, yeah. Tell them to watch it. Now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah, what you doing? Yeah, I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? Hey, back in that bag again. Don't bring me around your friends. You know that I'm bagging them. Request me on Facebook, no, I ain't adding them. Positions I had her in. Hit from the back, that pussy was splattering. Calling her friend, tell her pull up. Word, let's make it a gathering. They loving I said, baby, nah, I'm addict now, but she loving the splash again. I just be cashing in her buns, just like a wedding, I'm crashing in. Hundreds on hundreds, I'm moving and grooving. She wanna cut up, I'ma slash again. Buckets on buckets, I'm switching and dishing. Back in my bag, going back again. I feel like Aladdin, yeah. I'm on the carpet, flying through orbits, ain't doing no talking. Wow. They on my body as soon as I walk in, bitches be stalking. They loving the drip, they think I'm a force, it gotta move cautious. Back in my duffel, I'm working a double like I'm in the office. Tell them to watch it, now I ain't talking my pockets, just know we ain't running out the way that we stock it. If I got it, you got it. If I call it, she slide and tell her to mop it. Yeah, I got that shit doing. Damn, she took that thing off and bring it around. Going at it till I'm on. Put that 90 in a hole, I'm beating it down. I'm back in that bag again. Oh, say less. I'm back in that bag again. Yeah. Oh, say less. I'm back in that. Yeah. What you doing? Yeah. I'm back in that. Hey, where you going? And you should know that we on this forever. You don't know me well, just ask.
Good morning everyone, it's Friday. I can't believe it's Friday. This week is absolutely flown and I realise I've not spoken to you really this week. You've not missed anything. I promise. I promise. I am going to get my hair done today. I'm very, very excited. I was supposed to be getting it done a couple of weeks ago, had to cancel that appointment. Then they put me in for the 10th of March, but I got a cancellation for today. So I'm very happy. I only found out yesterday. And luckily we're on like day 5 hair. This isn't grease, I've got a scalp serum in. I slept in it last night. But here's how my hair is looking. I haven't touched up the colour in a while because I knew I was going to get it done and I wanted to take it in kind of a little bit ratty. A, for a better before and after, and B, just so that she's not putting it on top of loads of product. So I've let it fade quite a bit and I love the colour, to be fair. I really love this kind of light ginger, but I think I'm going to go a little bit more red, like a bit more vibrant, a bit more rich, a bit darker, because it will fade anyway, so I can kind of go deeper with it. It's really fun. I can be literally like dark red all the way to light ginger within the space of 2 weeks. Fun hair colour to have because I can mix and match it however I want. I'm very excited to get my hair done. I feel like I need a bit of a pamper today. I need to leave in about an hour and a half, so I'm gonna film this morning. I just finished editing my empties video. So happy that it's finally done. I'm so sorry it took so long to get to you and that it went up on a Friday. I don't really like uploading on a Friday because I feel like people are always, you know, out and about doing whatever on a Friday night, but it was the soonest I could get it up, honestly. Best I could do, I was editing until 2 a.m. last night because I was just so desperate to get it up and I didn't even finish it. So I woke up at 6 so that I could get it done before I needed to head off. So it's finally finished. I'm feeling a type of way about it. Ooh, I've woken up with some very dry skin. My skin was doing so much better. What's happening? I'll put on my skincare with you while I chat. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it. It is literally just an hour of me sat talking, which I think you'll probably understand why it was quite hard for me to edit because there was not a lot, you know, not a lot of like visual stimulation for me, but hopefully I've made it kind of choppy enough for it to be enjoyable still and interesting. I don't think I'm gonna leave it 3 years to do my next empties. I think I'm just gonna have like a box that every time I finish a product I put it in the box, and then once that is full I will do kind of more regular ones. So I'll probably do one every kind of 6 months, I reckon, is probably how long it will take me to finish enough product for it to be a whole video. And then it's a little bit more up to date as well, and then I can like get it out of my house quicker rather than just hoarding all of these empty products in my poor house. So yeah, so far, oh, you're on top of my moisturizer, hang on. So yeah, so far a very productive little morning actually. I feel good. I feel like I've already earned a couple hours in the chair. That's another thing I love about this hair colour. My hair appointments take literally half the time because I'm not bleaching it. It's literally just a gloss that needs to develop and it takes like half an hour and then I just get a haircut. Like, it's the most low maintenance. It's high maintenance at home because I have to keep the colour, but when it comes to actually going to the salon, it is so much more low maintenance. It's amazing. And also, now that I'm going to a salon that's in London, like I said, May 5 hair, Katie is my hairdresser. It is so good because when I used to go to Stafford, I can't even believe I used to do that. Claire was incredible and I loved going to see her, and you know, it was like totally worth it. Like, honestly, you know, the hair journey I've been on in the past few years, it was totally worth it. But it would take out an entire day. Like, I would be getting up at like 7, like, because I was going blonde, I would have like an 11 a.m. appointment, so I'd be getting up at like 7 to get ready to go to get my hair done, and then I would come home and it would be like 7. It'd be like a 12-hour day. Whereas now I can go up to London, get my hair done and come back within like 4 hours. So good. Maybe some oil might do me good. Other plans for this weekend. Tomorrow is gonna be really fun. I'm not 100% sure what the plan is yet. All I know is that me and Arms are going to bar salsa, which I've been to before. It is so fun. It's like a club or like a bar salsa, where the first hour where you have like tapas and stuff, and then there's an hour-long salsa class, and everyone kind of dances together, and you all learn like the kind of fundamentals of salsa dance, and then it turns into like a club, like a dance club, but everyone knows a little bit of salsa, so they play, you know, like reggaeton and salsa music, but everyone can kind of dance to it a little bit properly-ish. There are people there who are like regulars who like actually salsa dance, which is always really fun to watch. And then there's like us novices who are just like da, 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 da. But it's really fun. I haven't been since before COVID, so I'm excited to go. He's like booked it for our Valentine's Day date, and I've also booked us something for Valentine's Day, but we're going the week after Valentine's Day. And then also there is a potential that I'm going to a Brit Awards after party tomorrow night. So that's a thing. I've been invited to go on a boat after party, and I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna be able to go, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and get there. I would have to go straight from bar salsa. So what I wear needs to be appropriate for salsa dancing and a Brit Awards event. And I will have been dancing and sweating for like 4 hours. Because the after party starts at 11. So we're going to bar salsa at 6. So I will have been wearing my makeup for like 6 hours by the time I get to the event. But I don't know, we'll see. Guinness prepped, I'm ready to film. I'll see you guys when I'm leaving to go to the salon. Okay, what a transformation. I'm ready and I'm dressed, ready to face the day. It is such a beautiful day. Look at this. I love my living room at this time of day. All this sun comes into this little sun catchy corner. It's so nice. That pan just made me remember that I haven't put my laptop in my bag. I have all my SD cards and my charger. I nearly forgot my laptop. Oh my goodness, Emma. That would have been an absolute catastrophe, honestly. Here's my little outfit of the day. Nothing, honestly, nothing exciting. My Bershka cargo pants that I wear all the time because they are just the comfiest things ever. My Nike trainers, love these. Motel little top, Minga London cardigan. This coat is Topshop. I got it off of ASOS. Of course, my Bershka scarf that I wear every day because it just makes every outfit look cooler than it is. I haven't put perfume on. I'm actually running early. Seeing as I'm running early, I could maybe do a quick tidy up, but I know that if I start, I'll be late. I'm gonna go get myself a coffee or a Diet Coke or something. What perfume do I want to wear? I'm torn between Chloe Nomad and Kayali Deja Vu. Or do I wear Coffee Break? I'm just gonna wear both. A little spritz of Nomad. Does anyone else wear like 5 perfumes every day? A bit of Nomad and then primarily Deja Vu. And you know what? A little bit of Coffee Break for good measure. Now I feel complete. If you're a perfume person, you know that if you forget to put perfume on, you do just feel wrong. I also think I want to change my lip. This is Black Honey from Clinique, and it's nice. I've gone for like burgundy mascara. Quite cool, but I think I want to put on, this is my favourite lip right now. It's the Bourjois Rouge Velvet Ink in the shade Belle Inco Nude. Let me show you it. I need to leave in 5. Perfect amount of time. It's such a nice colour and it lasts all day. It's actually a really good dupe for the By Terry Terribly Velvet Rouge. The formula is very different. So the By Terry, it is more like a satin finish, like it stays a little bit tacky. They look different on your hand, but on your lip they look really similar. So this is the Bourjois and this is the By Terry. I actually prefer the colour of the Bourjois. It's matte, whereas the other one isn't, and I like this a bit more. You know what, I'm gonna put a bit of black cherry on top as well, just to add a bit of moisture back. I've been wearing this lip so much, I'm gonna take it with me. Let's go get our hair done. Let's go fix this mop, because of course I've got the ironic clean girl slicked back hair, which I will die on this hill. Clean girl hair is for girls who are not clean. I've said it once and I will continue to say it. I only wear my hair like this when it's not been washed in a week. I'm so excited to get my hair done, let's go.
Fråga inte vad som hände mig. Fråga inte vad som kommer sen när allt är över. Det spelar ingen roll. För jag har inget att säga, inget att prata om. Du vet redan vad jag behöver för oss. Tänker på vad du sagt, den där ingenting alls sa det kommer ordna sig. Alltid på varann, inte utan min man. Men du måste lova mig att vi blir samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma. Att vi blir samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla. Varför ska jag låtsas? Kan inte låtsas om att det inte händer ofta när det händer gång på gång. Vad vi blir. Är du nöjd nu när jag är på gränsen till? Jag gör det svårt för oss båda, men ändå är allt jag vill att vi blir samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma gamla, samma.
Good morning. I'm sorry if you can hear any drilling or banging. I'll talk about that in a second. First, we need to cover the important things. I'm also whispering because there are strangers in my house and I'm shy. I hate vlogging when anyone, I don't even like it when I vlog when my dad's here, so I'm just gonna whisper, make this an uncomfortable little whispering clip. But I'm obsessed with this colour. I'm sorry. So it's a gloss, same as it was last time, so it will fade. In my heart, I'm like, I don't want it to fade. I just wanted to do something a little bit fiery, something for Valentine's Day. Push the boat out and go like red. I feel like Jessica Rabbit. I've moved on from Kim Possible to Jessica Rabbit. I feel like it's like the slightly hotter girl era. I've got my dark root. She did like a gorgeous bouncy blowout. I'm just very, very happy with it. Also the return of the fringe. Every time I get my hair cut, I always get the fringe back. I know that within a few days it's gonna drive me insane, but screw it. Let me know what you think. If you hate it, don't tell me, because it's happened now. A week or so ago, someone had the audacity, honestly, I was like, who do you think you are? Someone commented, can you dye your hair now because I'm done with the ginger? I was like, I'm not. Just for them, I decided to go even more red, which I know is technically not ginger, so I am in a way appeasing them, but in my head I'm being sassy. It's my hair. You can't tell me to dye it because you're bored of it. Like, what? If you're bored, dye your own hair. I'm completely in love with it. Katie did such a good job. I've been wanting to go this colour for a while, and the ginger was kind of like a transition, like a bravery test. The fact that when I was at home I kept dyeing it brighter, I was like, I want more, I want more, I want more, was for me like the sign just to go full red and just see what it looks like. I love it, except I do feel quite pale. I feel like I did fake tan last night and I don't think I did a dark enough foundation because I feel a little bit pale right now. And I think that's partially because of the red, so I do need to figure out my makeup a little bit, but let me know what you think. Anyway, so what is going on? Why is there banging? If you've followed me for a long time, you guys will know that I bought this flat 4 years ago and we spent 2 years renovating it and then took 2 years off. So I haven't done any work to this place in 2 years. There are still like quite a lot of things on the snag list that haven't been done, don't like need to be done. Like I can live here, it just looks a bit ugly. Everything's livable, like I have everything functioning and nothing was like essential and necessary to get done. But they're all things that like I do need to get done eventually. One of those things, I have 2 holes in my walls. I will insert little clips here. One is at the top of my stairs and one is at the bottom of my stairs. And there's just these gaping holes which spiders live in. If you can hear that drilling, I'm sorry. Spiders live there. and we all know that I love spiders, created the perfect environment for them to live. It looks really ugly, and it means that that little landing area downstairs has just never really been done, because when it's not finished, you kind of are like, oh, like, you don't really care about it so much. Tom and Liz, my two best friends, are renovating their house at the moment, and they had a plasterer who they loved, and I was like, I'm gonna nab him, which I have done, and he's now filling the holes downstairs. Finally, so excited for them to be done so I can finally decorate. I want this godforsaken house to be finished. I haven't done anything about it. Like, I can't complain by being like, oh, I want it to be done, when I haven't actually made any active moves in order to finish it. But it's one of those things where I don't see it until one day I just notice it, and it makes me really like irritated that it's not finished, and then I forget about it again. That's getting finished, and then I can paint, and I'm gonna repaint potentially my kitchen, and then probably the biggest change, the biggest job that's gonna happen is in my office. I don't have anyone booked or anything yet. I'm gonna get a couple of quotes in for some shelving, built-in shelving in here, which I think will make a huge difference. And yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. That's what's happening today, a little bit of work, except I thought that they were coming at 12 and they arrived at like 9, and I got ready to film and now I can't film. So I'm gonna edit the weekly vlog, I think, today. And then this evening, we're going salsa dancing. Potentially going to a Brits after party, which I have no idea whether we're going or not. I would really, 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 really like to go, but Arms isn't feeling very well. So I don't even know about salsa dancing. I'm a bit in the air at the moment, a little bit anxious. I don't like not knowing what the plan is, and I also don't like not knowing what I'm wearing, but I'll keep you posted. Anyway, I'm gonna go and start editing now while there's drilling and stuff. And I will speak to you guys when I have a little bit more of an idea of what the hell's going on, which will take about 30 years probably. Okay, bye. Look, there is no hole. And even more excitingly, oh my goodness, 4 years there's been a hole in this wall and it's finally gone. It has been a very long time since there's been a smell of plaster in this house, and I've never been happier to smell it. It looks so good. It's so good. Now I get to do the fun stuff, which is paint. Get banisters, because I have never had a banister. There's meant to be a banister here. Never had a banister. I'm getting banisters. I'm painting. I will obviously document the whole thing. I'll definitely do a little before and an after. And I also have never done a house tour because of this, because this area has never been finished and I just feel like the house isn't complete. So now that we're finally coming round to doing all of these things that I've been meaning to do for 4 years, maybe 2023 is the year for the house tour. Maybe. I hope so, because I'm so excited. Because I really just want this house to be finished. It's been livable for so long that I just let it go, and I'm so excited because it is beautiful. I love my home. I love it so much. Yeah, it's just never been done. What a joy. I need to get changed. I'm going to Arms's house. I was supposed to have exciting plans this evening, and those exciting plans are no longer happening for various reasons. This vlog has been the shortest probably ever, because I was really riding on today and my hair to be, you know, kind of focused. Riding on today, obviously the hair, but today being the vlog, like the main feature of the vlog. We're not going, and there's no one to go with me to the Brit Awards, and it was on a boat. I maybe potentially would have gone by myself if it didn't start at 11, end at 2, and it was on a boat. Like, if I'm there by myself and I get anxious or I don't want to be there anymore and I feel like a lemon, I can't get off, that makes me anxious. And I have asked other people and no one is around to go with me. And honestly, I've had a bit of a bad mental health day today anyway. Like, I've really not been good today at all. I've not been very fun to be around. The idea of me going and mingling with celebrities this evening is not something I want to do. I'm so gutted because I would have loved to have gone on another day, but when you struggle with your mental health doesn't know when you've got a cool opportunity. If it's playing up and you're having a bad day, your mental health doesn't care what's happening and what it's making difficult for you. Because the Super Bowl is tomorrow, The Last of Us is coming out a couple days early, so I'm gonna go and watch The Last of Us with Arms and Ben, and maybe go to the pub, but I don't even think we're gonna do that, which is such a shame. And I basically didn't vlog all week because I was like, I'm gonna just vlog all of Saturday and we're gonna go salsa dancing and I'll show you getting ready for the Brit Awards party, and it was gonna be such an exciting vlog, and I am gutted, like I really am gutted, but it just isn't on the cards for me today. I don't feel up for it. Like, my dad was around today with the plaster, and honestly, even holding basic conversation, my brain has just been, I've been just really struggling, like, to hold conversations. He was speaking to me and I was just feeling like I was gonna cry. Like, even right now I feel like I'm on the brink of tears, and I don't really know why. I just feel like overwhelmed and stressed over really nothing. Yeah, just gonna be honest, I'm just not doing very well today. So I'm sorry that you're not getting fun footage of me with celebrities today. I would, trust me, would love, you know me, I love a party. I would have loved to have gone, but I can't go by myself. I just can't. Maybe if I was having a good day, I reckon I could brave it. But yeah, but not today. It's a shame, but let's go watch The Last of Us. I haven't even started editing this vlog, and I don't remember vlogging anything that wasn't my hair, so fingers crossed I can pull something out of my arse. If not, I'll vlog tomorrow. Yeah, I want to go put some comfy clothes on and just have a lovely evening and take a bit of stress off of myself, and because my chest feels heavy. I wasn't going to tell you because I didn't want you to know what I wasn't doing, but also I said a few weeks ago that I'm going to be more transparent about my mental health and when I'm struggling, and I think that's a pretty extreme, this is a pretty extreme case. I'm missing out on a really cool opportunity here, but I feel really weird. I can't. Sorry guys, I'm sad. Anyway, I hope I have a nice evening anyway, and I love my hair, so I just posted it on Instagram. That's always the risky thing. I'm like, oh my god, is everyone gonna like it? I mean, obviously it doesn't matter if you don't like it, it's my head, but you know, it's nice. Validation is nice when you dye your hair bright red. Emma, back to end the video and answer a few of your questions that you guys asked me on Instagram. Firstly, so I'm at Arms' house right now. If you can hear a lot of background noise, Ben's bedroom is there, the living room is there, and they are both playing the Harry Potter game that's just come out, and they're both hooked on it and they're both playing it. So you can probably hear lots of spells in the background happening. So if you can hear that, I apologise. Last night we watched the new episode of The Last of Us. It made me audibly gasp. Like, I gasped. I was so invested in it and it was just so heartbreaking. Oh my god. By far one of the best shows I have watched in so long. It's so good. All three of us were just like, at the end of it, it was so intense. Also, crazy thing happened. Ben was like, stop guys, stop. He had seen something fall because they're on like the 18th floor of a tall building, right? He saw something fall from the building and he was like, guys, stop. He ran out onto the balcony and then another person fell from the top of the building. He thought someone had jumped. Oh my god, 2 people had parachuted off the top of his apartment building. It was terrifying. There's like an open green space and they both landed safely, but like Ben literally, when he first saw the person drop, he thought someone had jumped and he ran out expecting to see someone. How scary is that? Bless him, he was so freaked out. So 2 people fucking parachuted off the top of the building. So dodge. Such a rogue thing to do. Let's answer a couple questions. I'll only answer a few because actually I've just finished editing the vlog and there's more footage than I remember over 2 days rather than the full week because of those damn clips, but I honestly can't even remember what those clips were. Can't have been that interesting. First question, what's it like working out with your man? What's it like going to the gym with Arms? It is really fun. I honestly get a bit aggy. I'll listen to PTs and people like giving me like constructive criticism, but as soon as it's him it gets me really aggy. So we actually end up usually snapping at each other when we train together, but he does push me and make me lift heavier, and like when I don't want to do another rep he makes me do like 3 more, which is obviously really great for my training, but I get annoyed at him because I'm like, I'm in pain, you're hurting me, I want to stop. And then he's like, no, do more. So it's great for motivation and pushing you and keeping you engaged in the session, but I also hate him by the end of it. Most of the questions are about Arms, so I'll try not to make them all about him. How did you and Arms meet and what was your first date? So we met on Hinge, which is funny because I was a Bumble ambassador. I was also a Bumble user, but Hinge just happened to be the one that Arms used, and we met at a place called 2 Bridges, is that what it's called? On South Bank. We went for drinks and then we went out for dinner and it was really, really nice. A pretty low-key, nice first date, but we were speaking for a month before we actually met for our first date, but I'm sure at some point we'll both go into that story properly. But yeah, we went for drinks and dinner. Do you have a video about your ADHD journey? I'm diagnosed myself and I love your content. I don't yet because my journey is very, very early on in the stages at the moment. Like I've only been diagnosed for coming up to a year and there is still a lot that I'm learning and I'm very much still figuring it out. I haven't posted a video about the journey as of yet, but maybe in the future I will do like a full dedicated video kind of about it. Would you ever do a little meetup? I've been a subscriber for years and I would love to say hi. Oh, I would love that. I would love that. I think if I was ever to do a meetup though, unless it was like arranged by a brand, because I'd love to do that, have a brand like host a meetup, I would definitely be down for doing that. But if I ever did a meetup, I actually talked about this with my sister like 6 years ago. I'd love to host like a tea party and just like everyone just gets all dressed up and goes for like afternoon tea. Like super cute. But like I don't know how you'd figure out who came and like numbers and things like that. Like I don't know if you'd have to like pre-ticket it, like not for like payment but like just, you know, first comes first serve kind of thing, like because that limits your numbers having it like in a venue. Because I think I would probably want to do it in a way that was somewhat managed, just so that it was, you know, like fun and safe for everyone. But I'd also be scared that no one would come. I literally would be like so nervous that there would be like no one there and it would just be me and my boyfriend sat at a table waiting and no one ever came. So if you would ever like me to do one, then let me know and maybe I could see or think about doing it later on in the year. I don't know, let me know because I'd love to meet you. I just don't know what that would look like and how I would do it in a way that was actually fun and worth everyone's time. Is the new guy in your vlogs your new boyfriend? Yes, he is my boyfriend. We've been dating for about 8 months. Would you like a traditional family in the future? Married, kids, house, etc. I think so. I think so. I was always the person who was like, I don't want to get married, it's just a piece of paper. Like, I never really wanted kids. I'm just gonna be this free-spirited, like, independent woman who has nothing, no balls and chains. And now as I'm getting a bit older, I'm like, oh no, I'd actually really love the wedding, and I'd love, obviously everyone would love the wedding, it's the marriage part that people struggle with. I would love that too. And I think since Albie's been in my life, I've definitely realised I'm more maternal than I thought I was, and I'm like, the amount that I love this baby, imagine if it was my own, how much I would love him. So yeah, I think I do. How do you keep your hair looking so nice when you exercise a lot? It's a challenge. If you're a gym girl, if you train like 6 days a week, your hair routine is really difficult. It really is. For me, it's having different hairstyles that I know work for different stages. I only do like 2 to 3 workouts a week that really make me sweat, and those are on a Monday, a Thursday and a Saturday. So usually how I'll try and do it, so if we start the week on like a Saturday, just because it's easier for me, Saturday morning I have spin, so I'll wash my hair straight after that, and then that keeps my hair and for Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. And then Monday evening I have step, which usually gets me to sweat my hair out, and then I'll either do like a slicked back hairstyle or I'll wash it on Tuesday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are lower intensity, less sweaty, so my hair kind of stays okay. And then Thursday night spin, which is sweaty. So Friday I'll usually wear my hair in a slick back bun. That's usually how it goes. Planning your hair washes around your workouts. Any more Reno vlogs? Question mark, question mark. Downstairs, question mark. Yes, as you saw earlier in this vlog, I am starting to do a little bit of work on the house. I don't think I'm gonna do full dedicated renovation vlogs anymore, because obviously they're like really small areas. I think what I will do is vlog it throughout the weekly vlogs, and then do like a before and an after transformation video, at least for the office, because that's going to be a really big job. And then I'll do a full house tour probably in the summer. I think if I can get everything done by August and get the house tour up, that would be amazing. How tall are you? I am smidge under 5'4". We round up, give myself that extra quarter of an inch. Do you miss running? Yes and no. I miss the feeling I got after a run. I used to love running when I was really fit and really good at it. Like a 10k was nothing for me, and I would do like a couple of 10ks a week, but I never did it on my own. I would always like run with Monica, or like me and Tim used to go on the odd run, and it would be really nice like to get outside, and it would be like a social thing for me, and I loved it. I also hate running. It's like a really love-hate relationship, so I miss it sometimes. Like whenever I see someone running, I'm always like, God, yeah, I should really get back into running. But then when I actually think about doing it, I'm like, God, no, I hate it. I do miss it, and I miss the way it makes me feel, and I miss being able to do it, like being able to be like, oh yeah, I could, if I needed to, I could run a 10k tomorrow. But I also don't miss it. But I would like to, I think I am going to start picking up running in the summer, just to like have it as another part of my routine, because I don't run. I do 2 spin classes and a step class, which is plenty of cardio in a week. I don't need to run, but I think it would be nice too. And lots of you have just asked me like, how are you? Are you okay? What's going on? Are you good? And actually, I'm doing really well at the moment. You saw, I had a blip on Friday. I definitely had. I just woke up anxious, honestly, on Friday. I woke up in a bad mood, and those are usually the days where, if I can, I'll be by myself, and I kind of tend to isolate a little bit. But like for me, that's really good for me. Like I just have the day to myself, and I do things like edit and tidy and things like that. I couldn't do that on Friday because there were people in my house. and I felt like my space was being encroached upon, and I think it's kind of what made me spin out a little bit at the end of the day. It made me feel worse, but that was kind of an outstanding circumstance. In general, at the moment, my mental health is actually like the best it's been in a long time. Probably for the past like 2 months I've been like on an upward trajectory, which has just been so great, and actually I am really doing so much better than I have been since the beginning of COVID. Basically, I was doing really well in 2020, and then 2021, 2022 I just had a real bad time. So far in 2023 I am thriving, so much better, feeling really good, like feeling inspired and enjoying my life a little bit more, which is nice. And then lots of you have been like, what is this secret thing that you've been working on? And if I told you, it wouldn't be a secret, would it? That's the last question. I'm gonna leave the vlog here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm sorry that this vlog has been a little bit all over the place, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless, and I hope you're looking forward to some videos next week. I've got a video that I'm actually really looking forward to film next week, so hopefully that will be up soon. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great week next week and had a lovely weekend, and I will see you very, very soon. Goodbye.